Our next retirement recognition this evening is Miss JoAnn Emmendorfer. If you want to make your way to the podium, and I'll just do a little preview. JoAnn, Dr. Swift will have all the statistics, but JoAnn has always been the face of the Ann Arbor Public Schools to so many people in voice and in person, and a very steady, classy woman who has represented us so well for so many years, and we're just so proud of you and honored to have had you serve with us for so long. And I know we'll have more remarks, but we're just honored to have had your time. Dr. Swift.
Thank you, Madam President. It is an important day in the Ann Arbor Public Schools as we take the time to honor Ms. JoAnn Emmendorfer. We honor JoAnn in recognition of her significant and meaningful contribution to the Ann Arbor Public Schools, students, staff, and community. In case you were wondering, it's 34 years that she has served our organization, our children, and our community. If I ask folks in this room to offer one word to describe JoAnn, I've heard lots of those one-word responses in the past few days. We know that I would hear words like, she's a right hand, a leader, supporter, a quiet problem solver, a class act, advocate, role model, teammate, colleague, and I'm proud to say she's my friend. JoAnn leaves a legacy of leadership and achievement. She's an individual's supreme abilities to see around the next corner and to take positive and proactive action. She is effective and efficient. She's welcoming, generous, good-natured, smiling, humble, indefatigable, and loyal. She stays until the work gets done. Trustees, when you get those 8 p.m. Friday evening emails, I'm typically not sending those alone. She's right there, still working, because we have more work to do. She stays until the work gets done, and she is the one to get things done. Whatever label or adjectives that we might use, however, everyone agrees. We all agree. JoAnn is a presence. She's a presence always in service to our Ann Arbor Public Schools team, to the superintendent, to the district, and most of all, always in service to our beautiful students. JoAnn embodies all the very best of what it means to offer a life, a career in service to children and to this Ann Arbor Public Schools community. I'm so proud that her husband Mario has joined us this evening, and I intended to say this to him yesterday, and I want to say it now. Mario, thank you for all the times when she should have been home for dinner, and when she could have spent more time with you. I appreciate your sacrifice in sharing her with you, and we deliver her back to you, part-time anyway, because I may ask her for some help before long, but at any rate, thank you, Mario, for your support as well. JoAnn, we understand that you have shared so very much of yourself over these many years, and we feel remarkably inadequate, I do, to offer the appropriate level of thank you. And so we offer this quote. I borrow it from Elizabeth Gilbert, and she says it this way. In the end, though, maybe we must all give up trying to pay back the people in this world who sustain our lives. In the end, maybe it's wiser to surrender before the miraculous scope of human generosity and to just keep saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, forever and sincerely for as long as we have voices. JoAnn, our board, our leadership team, and I myself, on behalf of all the Ann Arbor Public Schools team, everyone joins with me today to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, forever and sincerely. Thank you for your service.
bear with us just a couple more minutes. I'm so sorry, I know. But the trustees may want to say something too. Trustees. Trustee Kelly.
Well, I couldn't begin to add anything of substance to what Dr. Swift has already said, but I will just say thank you for the times in my very earliest months when you told me what to wear places. I know I know that seems so trivial, but coming into a role that felt fairly overwhelming with a big learning curve, and I was so worried about the substance of things, just having that, like you said, that look around the next corner to be like, all right, here's how to be a human in this situation. Go forth. I really appreciate that, and I just thank you so much for all that you've done for this district and for me and for our kids and for Dr. Swift. So, congratulations.
Trustee Lightfoot, then Trustee Mitchell.
Thank you so much. I'm usually not short on words, and I really am for you. We will miss your tenacity and your steadfastness. You were the brick in the mortar when we were missing some bricks sometimes in the district, particularly at our leadership level. You just stood in the breach on many projects, instances, efforts that we undertook, and you always did it with a smile, and as Trustee said, with just such class and dignity and style. And I just thank you for that. The only thing that's good about this is that you're not going far. And so I look forward to seeing you again, because we still would love to have a piece of your time. Thank you so much, and thank you to your husband. I'm glad you're videotaping this too. This is wonderful. Thank you for sharing her with us.
Trustee Mitchell.
Well, I haven't known you that long. I feel like I'm being cheated. But I do want to sincerely thank you for opening your heart to me and welcoming me to the crew, and learning all of my children's names and asking about them every time I see you, and remembering whatever it was I told you the last time. I find that amazing, because people in my family don't always remember the last thing I told them and then follow up with how that went. So I appreciate that. On some days it was kind of the thing that helped me come back to reality. So even if you don't know that, if you didn't know that at the time, now you know. When you connect with people on that personal level, it makes a huge difference in what's going on in their day. So I appreciate that, coming in there. And even if you were the only one there, you still did it. So I do appreciate that, and we're going to miss you. I'm pretty sure you were the wind beneath a lot of people's wings. And so now they have to find new wind and new air. And it won't be the same, but they'll hold on to those memories that they had and hopefully be able to pass some of that down to the next person. They have big shoes to fill. Thank you.
Trustee Basket.
JoAnn, yesterday at the wonderful luncheon that Amy organized for you, I shared my word for you was patience. We, as a board, have put you through a lot of stuff, including multiple bosses, by the way. But you were very patient with us through the transition, through onboarding all of us, and we will definitely miss that. And your institutional knowledge. I remember early on in my tenure, one of our board members lost her husband, and I remember calling you, and I said, we've got to contact the schools for the kids, and you said, I'll take care of that. And I said, well, I'll take care of that. And I so appreciated that, because you just took charge and walked us through that. And so, again, thank you. I know we'll be getting a good person coming after you, Karen, but of course she's not you, but we are going to rely on you to help onboard her. So please enjoy your July. And don't forget to come back and just kind of help Karen get used to us and tell about the nuances of us. And hopefully she'll have the same patience you did. But thank you so much. Enjoy your retirement. As I said to your husband, enjoy it. Don't bother watching us on television anymore. We'll be fine, But congratulations. You definitely have earned the retirement. So have fun.
I would just add that it takes a special kind of person to do an exceptional job answering the phone. Let's see, who likes to call the superintendent's office? Let me think about that for a minute. That takes a special kind of person to handle that with grace and some tact and make sure that people feel heard, and to also organize the next steps so that the ball never gets dropped with you. And that is making this system, a big system, really small, meaningful, and responsive to every single person that calls the superintendent that needs something. And I know you've been a big part of making us as a system seem small and effective and responsive to every single person that has anything that they need from the Ann Arbor Public Schools. And you've always done that with a lot of class. So that's the bar that we'll be expecting some poor soul, Karen, to try to meet. And we'll give her some time, I know, but your grace and your tact and your professionalism and your patience are just, they've been a wonderful service to every child that we serve. So thank you and congratulations. Thank you, JoAnn.
Well, I have, sorry. I have worked with a number of exceptional people through my career, and have been inspired to do good work, because I've worked with people who have performed well and who have always thought about what is best for teaching and learning. And, you know, through working in the high school and the elementary school, and then in the finance office, and for the board, and then for the deputy in instruction, and then for the superintendent, there's always challenges, but I've worked with amazing people who have risen. It's so emotional. But that has inspired me to try to be a great team player. And I always saw how hard everyone was working. And if I could support that, that was what made me feel good to do. So anyway, thank you for this recognition. Jim, you kept it together. I'm really humbled and honored by this recognition, and thank you all very much.